He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting.
Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, Noodle here, and today we're back with the cat lady, and we are, you know what, let's come down here. Oh wait, I still need the mask. Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna head up to the gamer's room, because we just, we cut the lines and he left the apartment to go looking for some more lines. So let's go all the way up to flat 8, or I guess flat 7. Hopefully Miss Tickle is gone. Stupid cow. Alright. And we can go to the door and open. The door's locked, of course. Alright, so door, and we need to get Mitzi to pick the lock.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside.
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay, but no peeking.
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah. Now close them. There. Job done.
Well, she's getting faster, I guess.
Jesus. Are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
No.
Oh, good.
Oh, look, masks.
That's good.
Great.
Because I swear, if I see another bloody head...
It's okay, Mrs. A. Halloween mask. Clown mask, devil mask, hockey mask? What the fuck? A devil's mask? A hockey mask? Let's take a devil's mask. I'll get terribly sweaty wearing it. There's such thing as too much rubber. Clown mask. I hate clowns so much I'd rather not touch this mask at all. Hockey mask then? You're so picky. Great, we got a hockey mask. Wonderful. Plants, examine. None of these look illegal. I guess he just likes plants. Okay. Yep, this one's pretty big. Speaker. The speaker's massive and is connected to Jesse's computer. Whatever he plays some music, his walls must be shaking. Jesse's PC. Examine. Jesse's PC is an infamous source of noise. Okay, so, socket. Examine. Jesse's PC is plugged in here if only we had access to a working electrical outlet. Oh, check this out. Extension cord. Use. I figured this would be a problem. Because the power got out. I was wondering when we were going to use this thing. Nice.
So, who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below.
Hmm.
I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
We shall. Alright, the only place that I saw where they actually had like connections that were even close to like a window or anything was the first flat down down here. The abandoned flat where there was a big empty room. Remember we saw the sockets earlier? So definitely want to go check that out. Hopefully the fucking thing is long enough. Just open. Nobody's in there. There you go, Susan. Hopefully it's long enough to reach down there. I'd hate to like have to try to find another one. Oh look, it might just be long enough. Cable, plug in. Nice. Let's go. Ah, Mitzi, taking too long. Mind the hole. I fell through that. Alright, now we just gotta go all the way upstairs. And hopefully the computer will be working okay. And, I don't know if he's the Eye of Adam, although he is like really connected to his computer. So open. All right, come on. Plant's a really big plant, a big ass speaker, and
Right. I should be able to use that computer now.
nice.
Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
They don't want to show her elite hacking skills. Any luck?
It's not him either. God damn it.
Well, really, the only one left is Brian. And he is such a jackass. Let's go. I don't know what to tell you, Mitzi, but we need to go to the ground floor. And we need to get that dress because now we have a mask. And we're going to go ahead and scare the fuck out of that little piss hole. And if he runs away, then we're going to go in there and bust his computer, find out that he's the Eye of Adam, and then we can set a trap for him. That'd be great. So let's go. How much would we bet that little pisshead's apartment is like fucking stupid ridiculous? Why? I don't want stairs. That's fine. What? Oh, we just automatically walked.
This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi.
Ooh.
The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbours too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day, her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first, someone special, someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, It was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Hey, isn't he like a train conductor or some shit like that?
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
On nearby wall there was a giant shadow of a cat. He noticed a shadow of a cloaked figure standing ahead. A dead body of a disemboweled cat hung on the radiator. On a nearby wall there was a giant shadow of a cat.
On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes.
Someone wrote cat killer on his door. There's a cat skull stuck to the seat of his bike. Someone wrote asshole on his door. Cat killer.
Someone wrote cat killer on his door. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed, remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong, and that something had entered his home now too.
Creepy.
He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
A giant blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed. Cat Widow is here was written all over the walls. That's even more terrifying. See, these like disgusting cat things, like it seems like the Cat Widow wouldn't do that. Like she would have to kill a cat in order to do that.
Cat Widow is here was written all over the wall.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink. Getting really scared now, I decided to call the police.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
As in a dream, went to the kitchen to get a drink.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink.
The fuck?
There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turn it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him? His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there.
I don't run towards the front door, man.
He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Catwoman aimed a shotgun at his chest and fired. She came closer like a ghost and swiftly removed the veil.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted.
Lol, bitches.
Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Kind of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Guess what, Mitzi? Susan's the Eye of Adam.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Yeah, they've been walking up and down the stairs like crazy. What the?
What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Flat 5.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Weird. See, I knew there was something up with him. He wasn't answering any fucking questions. He wasn't being right. You know what I mean? There was something up with him. Okay, down the basement. The Quiet Haven Hotel. You got me. Maybe there's a reference to something? But I don't get it. What the fuck?
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here. Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
What the fuck? Chapter 7. Apparently the last chapter. Oh god. Don't feed the troll. It's probably some good advice. I'm probably going to cut this episode here. After the cutscene, I suppose. Oh god, those things. It's the cattail wheat. Oh, fuck it, they're just going right in. What does that say? Side by side, Britannia. Britain's Day, December 7th, 1918. Huh. Fish tank. Examine. I don't like to look at that water. There isn't a single fish in the tank. Okay.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
Come on, let's go check it out. It's the old guy.
Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens. I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
You don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years, I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. But what choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father, and I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
Okay. Take the box.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Well, fucking obviously.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Examine. It's a cardboard shoebox. Open. Oh,
Oh God.
it's a gas mask.
Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
The fish tank. I knew something looked weird with it. Oh God. Oh God, it's starting to get smoky. Mitzi, put on the gas mask.
It's too late.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
No! Stop that, Adam. You're going to kill your father.
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas too quickly. Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
What about you? No. No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No. I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've got to live, Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
Give the mask to Mitzi. We're immortal.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
I can't.
There is no time to argue. I'll be fine. Now. Do it!
Sacrifice.